let's be thankful for the gems that we do have, and thanks the Swati Sangeetotsavam. All Maharaja's gems are shining more brightly than ever over the last 20, how many years?
22, I think.
22.
1999 it started.
22 years, wow. So there's one song that I absolutely love that you taught us last year, Aaj Aaye Sham Mohan, which it should be so much more popular than it already is, and more people should definitely listen to this, because there is particularly one line, and all of Maharaja's songs have a reference to Padmanabha Swami, but this line in particular, because it's so popular with through the Tilana that we all know as the Maharaja's Tilana, which isn't entirely true, but still that line is something that I think everybody, even 90% of Malayalis would know that particular line, the Padmanabha Tumhari Leela, even though it is in Hindi. I think that is more than any of the other, like even Deva Deva, we have Deva Deva Kalayami, all of the other songs. Still, this line it's very catchy, and it just it's there in everybody's minds. But through this song, this is where originally those lines are right. Can you give a bit of story on that so that everybody can know about the song and how Balamurali sir gave the tune to this?
This particular tune which I sing, that was tuned by Balamurali sir. Balamurali sir way back in 1950s, 60s.
Oh wow!
So 50s, 60s, my family and Balamurali sir had no connection at all. But just to sing a few Hindi songs, he found two Swatilmal songs. This Ajay and Jamuna Kinare.
Oh,
that's also, and both were very, very nice. In that Swatilmal film, Balamurali has sung Jamuna Kinare.
He won the award, right?
He won the national award. So Balamurali sir would always say, Kerala King, composed in Hindi, and Telugu Balamurali, living in Tamil Nadu, Madras, won national award. So, in a Malayalam film. So both those, in fact, Jamuna Kinare is one strange ragam. It's kind of like Madhyama Shruti, Gauri Manohari, which closest we can call it is Mr. Piru. So I always say it is more Mishra than Piru. Jamuna Kinare Kadam Tarumohana Basuri Bajave Basuri Bajave Sakhi Kunja Bhavane Jamuna Kinare Kadam Tarumohana Basuri Bajave Basuri Bajave. It's so BP reducing, no?
So beautiful.
And so same Ajay is Pahadi.
Reducing.
It's
Basuri raises. It's like the fizzy soda, the Basuri.
You can sing Basuri. Basuri ke dhun.
बांसुरी की धुन भी गाए तननन तुम बांसुरी की धुन भी गाए तननन तुम बाजे की धुन ध्रुकुटत किटत ध्रुकुटत तो ध्रुकुटत तिटत ध्रुकुटत तो आज आई श्याम मोहन मोहन मोहन.
Nice. It actually so many famous film songs also they are in Pahari. So people who say, "Oh, I don't like classical music. I like film songs." They are listening to classical music. And they hear ये मन मेरा that is one word. गाता रहे मेरा दिल. These are all Pahari. One is by S.D. Burman, one is by R.D. Burman. Music. Father and son.
Back to Ajay, the Padumanaba Tumhari Leela. Can you sing that, please?
I think you use Radel, Shruti box, or Ravi. It's Radel, huh?
Sorry, I was off. I was off.
No. And I don't know whether you or Radel, a little variation is there from what I have here.
No, I did. It was not on earlier. I had reduced it so that it doesn't interfere with
me.
So I think I went
yeah, a little high. So I was wondering something. Padmanab tumhari leela kya kahun main baawaro taap sankat harne aayo so hamaro haru aaj aaye sham रास मंडल खेलने आज आए शाम मोहन मोहन मोहन. So sweet. Sweet. Many other tunes are also the same Ajay. I've heard it in Yaman, I've heard it in Shuddha Sarang. They're actually all tunes are nice. I sing this because I like the other tunes also. They're there on YouTube. O.S. Arun sings in Shuddha Sarang. So आज आए शाम रास मंडल खेलने. Like that. Then Pandit Ganapati Bhatt Hasanagi. आज आए शाम करना रास मंडल खेलने रास मंडल खेलने आज आए शाम So it's a very nice.
So are there more charanams? I mean, Pallavi and Charanam, or are there more charanams in this originals?
Yeah, mostly like Basuri ki dhun and Baje Tal Mridang ki Dhrukuta Takita. Like that, a pile sound and drum sound, some other sound. I think two, three chanana chun like that.
Oh, so that must have been the inspiration for the Lalgudi Tilana, right?
Actually, Swatantra apparently has written Geeta Dhuniki like that, some jatis mostly. But nobody except Lalgudi knows exactly how much of it Lalgudi did, how much of it Swatantra did. But the construction is 100% Lalgudi idiom. Because 200 years ago at Swatantra's time, such a complex thing would not have existed. Definitely. So it's like a Lalgudi Tilana, but using Swatantra's grid or raw material, ingredients, I don't know. but it's nice in its own way. The ragam also Dhanasri, it's like Abheri and Vimplas. But apparently there is a third raga called Dhanasri using same similar scale.
But I think many of the songs, and especially the ones that you taught us from the Kuchelopakhyanam, the Ajamilopakhyanam, all of that you say, such beautiful gems of songs. So I keep telling anybody, because many of us know the Kuchela story, Sudama story. And it's so beautiful to listen to those songs. Um, which other songs are there in those series? So now I know two of the songs. Which other songs are there?
There are, I myself don't know all of them. Actually, among all his songs, he has sets of kritis like Navaratri kritis are there. Then Navavidha Bhakti songs are there. Utsava Prabandham, the 9 days of Utsavam, which each Vahanam, Simhasana Vahanam, Ananta Vahanam, Kamala Vahanam, like that. But for me, among all his songs, I feel the maximum sweetness is there in the Kuchelopakhyanam and Ajamilopakhyanam songs. Somehow they're very, very attractive. I haven't heard the whole collection.
Okay.
Again, different people have put different tunes.
Okay.
So, but basic sweetness is very, even Tyagaraja, his Utsava Sampradaya, Divya Nama, Prahlada Bhakti Vijayam, those songs are very sweet, extra sweet. No? I'm not saying Shira Sagara Saina or Enduro Mahalupalu is not sweet, but with Tyagaraja, if you take Ulla, so
Elaborate. It just
even Padams are very sweet. There's no lack of sweetness in Maharaja's Padams.
Yes.
But or Hindustani composition. But Ajamilopakhyanam, Kuchelopakhyanam, I think just so sweet.
The Kuchelopakhyanam, I think the song that I this Parasipura Guru that we learned was very sweet. But Sadhu Tandanija Bhamini is like one of my favorite and my students' favorite. So anytime we feel like brushing up our memory, everybody wants to sing this song. It's so nice. Thank you for creating such a beautiful tune. So nice. It's like the tune, especially maybe because we are staying in this part of the world. Probably we are able to connect.
Yeah. Vakula
Varma really stays with us.
Arabic flavor.
Can we have 2 lines of Sadhu Tada?
So some Sadhu only tune, no?
Oh, Shopa.
One Sadhu tune.
The quiz after this interview. Who composed Sadhu Tadhani Jabamini Makula Bharanam?
That's also sung. I've heard it in Todi.
Oh.
Todi without Pancham. Some people call it Desi Todi. Todi without Pancham. But this Balamurali sir always used to tell. I would ask him maximum not about voice culture. I would ask him, how do you compose like this? For lyrics of other people. So every single time he said, I don't compose. It comes. So really, it comes. And I believe that when I got Sadhu Tada, because I was traveling by flight from Bombay to Trivandrum, and then I was looking at these lyrics, and suddenly it came. This tune for these birds are. And at that time, I did not even know that the raga was called Bakula. That was my condition. So it's like Mahamalakula with small knee. So, and then I asked for a tissue from an air hostess and noted down. Before I forgot, I felt it would just go. Because sometimes some dreams also, you get beautiful ideas, they just evaporate. So some great writers, and they keep a notebook nearby so that dreams also they can note down. Immediately. Very good policy. So this mainly because Swatrinal Maharaja used so much Swaraksharam, where the note and the syllable are the same. So I just looked at this, I think so sa as a note also sa re ga ma, so sa tu ta da ni ja bhamini Sapadidadasa nimokini sadhutada nijabhamini Sapadidadasa nimokini Vadyagita pari vanita nikarai Paricharitodi Vilasini. So I can actually imagine M.D.Ramanathan singing this.
How will that be?
This last phrase especially. Vanita negare Paricharitodi Vilasini. Just give it, really, really.
I think you give extra definition, or you emphasize the fact that beauty lies in the eye of the beholder. Now, as much as we say, as much as there are people who love M.D. Ramanathan, there is a whole lot of other segment who says, who are not great fans of his.
Hey.
And so really for somebody like you, for your own composition, when you place M.D. Ramanathan here, it's like the artist truly is living on. But any other person, people come in the world, they walk all over the world and they just make an exit. They don't really stay. But people like these artists, musicians who really make a difference, who live life to the fullest, who have left something in the world, it's only their music and, their presence in the form of music still. So even after so many years, after M.D. Ramanathan has moved on also, he's still living amongst us.
And number of listeners are increasing. Right? New people are discovering him. New uploads are coming on YouTube. You look at the views. I remember when YouTube came, how much of M.D. Ramanathan was there. Nothing was there actually. And a few recordings were there also, few views. Not many likes. Now people comment. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Because then they wait for the next upload. So I also follow. There are some people who upload M.D. Ramanathan songs. I keep an eye, and the new thing comes immediately. I listen to that. So there are so many recordings which I didn't have earlier, also which are coming up now in YouTube. And now it's 2020. I think 21 or 22 will be his birth centenary.
Oh, wow.
So birth centenary is a nice thing, but problem is that many people, when one big event comes like birth centenary, people who have had nothing to do with them also, they join the bandwagon and say, I like him. I like M.D. Ramanathan and Kishore Kumar from the time I remember. When I was 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. But now these new people will suddenly come and be in the front line.
Matter who have no idea, they might be there to cut the ribbon.
I cut the ribbon, that's it. So that's okay. It happens. So that way I feel it's better to die completely unknown. Then at least after death, these new people, parasites will not be misusing your name for their own mileage. That the more famous you are, the more of that will happen.
So thank you so much for this lovely talk session. I think we can still go on for another 2 hours. So I think after 2018, this is the first time we are having Vidwan.
I know. And nobody knows that in Dubai, people have seen you in my class and interviews, but nobody knows that we met actually in a studio in front of a TV camera and you interviewed me. One part is there on YouTube, I think. First part.
It's the first part. Now, but this one, there is no worries of losing any episode. So people still ask where is the second episode. So unfortunately, that went missing. But now we have our own, thanks to the technology, we can talk as much as we want. And again, I think these are, so much, you have spoken about so many things. I think that people can focus on every topic that you've spoken and then go deep into every topic and really utilize their time during this lockdown. So thank you so much for He's lovely to us, and
Thank you also. My pleasure.
let's see what your fans and my students and all those who love you say. And then based on the reviews, we'll be back. So the more happy vibrations we get back, we can give them back. Correct?
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.